What I really want to share with you in the next 10-15 minutes is more about our industry, what's been happening, the future of the industry, and then more importantly, how AIM is going to position themselves in this space for future growth. And so first and foremost, let's discuss our industry. We are a part of the network marketing, or better known as the direct selling industry. And with all the hardships that's been happening over the last 2 years, all the hurdles, all the obstacles, all the challenges, so many industries have taken a big knock and been suffering. But the industry, the direct selling industry, keeps on evolving and growing and bulldozing through. And even just last year, 2021, our industry grew 5.8%, which is very healthy growth during what we know was COVID or lockdown times. And really what I think is two ingredients that's driving this growth is, firstly, think about what we do in our industry, what we do here at AIM, and what we've been doing for over a decade, is people place orders either online or over the phone, and they get the product shipped directly from the warehouse straight to their front door. We've been pioneering this space for a long time, and finally the world is busy catching up. And so even though a lot of companies, brick and mortar retail shops, had to close down during lockdown, network marketing continued to grow and thrive. And so we're in such a good space no matter what happens in the future. Secondly, and I really want to try nail this down with you, is think about what else our industry offers to people. Okay, we've been pushing the opportunity that people can actually grow their business and build a business from the comfort of their own home. You can grow a global business from home without staff, without infrastructure, without a company, without a building. And now for the first time in our history, all right, what just happened over the last 2 years? The entire world was locked down. People were either fired or retrenched, or they had to go home and learn to work from home. And so this created a very interesting dynamic, because people now, started to utilize Skype and Zoom and all types of technology. But what has happened is that people have become accustomed to this new way of living. No more traffic. No more putting in petrol and driving to work every day. No more arriving at the office frustrated. All right, people could wake up in their own time, be productive, do their work, and if that extra time, they could spend time with their family and with their loved ones. And so what's interesting is that Forbes did a survey on employers at the biggest companies in America, and I found this so fascinating, is that 40% of employers said that they would rather quit their jobs and try work from home or create an opportunity to work from home than go back to the office. Because people are now going back to the office, right? And so people have become so accustomed to this new lifestyle, they're enjoying this new lifestyle. And this is what's helped drive our industry, because this is what we do. This is what we offer people. And so this really is like, it's busy forming the perfect storm that's going to help propel our industry into the future. So let it digest for 1 second. We're in the right space, we're at the right time, and we are in the right industry. Another interesting fact that I want to share with you is that in our industry, the majority of products sold are under the wellness and health category. All right, most people demanding products in our industry are wanting health and wellness products, and that's exactly what we do here at the AIM companies. Another very exciting fact for me is that a lot of experts are predicting that over the next couple of years, there's going to be fewer and fewer companies in our industry. They're going to be capturing more and more market share. So when I first read this, and I was like, why fewer companies if we're growing at such a rate? But think about this for a second. We have regulators now that are starting to come and clamp down on companies in our industry, because there's a lot of companies that launch that are fly-by-night, that are get-rich-quick schemes, that hide themselves under our industry. And there's a lot of mumble-jumble out there. And so the regulators are trying to identify which companies are legit, which companies have got rock-solid products that actually consumers want. And so these changes that's going to be happening in the near future is a very good thing for you and I, because what that means for us is that we're going to have more people, number one, joining our industry that are wanting to work from home. But secondly, we're going to have more people looking for a brand new home. And I don't know about you, but if I was looking for a new home in our industry, I personally wouldn't join a company that's been around for 30 years that the whole world knows. Okay, there's some big companies out there that everybody's heard of them. Everybody's probably tried or knows about their product. And so their market is very saturated. Where with AIM, we have the entire population and a whole playing field at stake. And so we really have such huge opportunity ahead of us, and I'm so excited about these future changes. So AIM is constantly developing and looking for new ways to improve in every area and every aspect. And you heard about a lot of those areas today from the other speakers. But what we're trying to do is always be ahead of the game, trying to fertilize our opportunity crops for you, the members, that you always have the best possible opportunity for you and your teams. So, what I really want to talk about today is what we've been doing behind the scenes at AIM, all right, and give you a little taste of what's to come into the future. So, firstly, I'm very excited to announce that we have just teamed up with an award-winning social media agency that's going to be doing an entire takeover of all of our social media platforms. All right, incredible company. They're award-winning. They know what they've been doing. They've been doing it for a long time. And one thing that they specialize in is they are brilliant at actually shooting and taking very sort of trendy and creative photography. And so you, as the AIM member, are going to be able to capitalize and utilize all these images and posts and things, and in your own creative way, use it to help you build your business. And so, your family and your community and your family and your friends are going to be so proud, and they're going to see what waves AIM is causing in the social media and digital world. And so, if you haven't already, join the social media platforms. Watch AIM Space, because there's a lot of exciting things happening in the coming months. So you heard earlier from Andrew and the exciting new changes with our income plan. And I want to give you a little sneak peek at potentially what's to come and which concepts we are currently working on at the moment. So firstly, the back end. The back end of an income plan is after you become a director. Once you become a leader with the company, you unlock a whole new level of income, which we call the back end. So myself being in the industry now for over 15 years, I know for a fact that so many companies' back ends are horribly confusing. Okay, it is so difficult to understand all the levels and the percentages and the bonuses, and all these things can be very overwhelming. And never mind for you, that's an expert in the field. How does a new member feel about that? And so what we're doing is we're looking to completely strip and simplify the back end so that it's going to be easy for you to learn and coach and teach new people on how they can maximize the back end of AIM's income plan. Secondly, let me pose this as a question to you, all right? This is something that we are also working on at the moment. It's a conceptual, program that we're working on, but how would you like to have a yearly contest where every single person has the ability to be a winner? Every single person. Plus, how would you like to have a contest where every single one of those winners are going to travel somewhere together, have fun together, and share in this experience together? So this is something that we are calling success trips. And what is a success trip? All right, it's a yearly contest where you're going to be able to hit certain benchmarks. So no matter where you are on the income plan, you're going to get personalized benchmarks that you need to hit. And if you hit those benchmarks, you will be rewarded an all expense paid trip on AIM's account, where you will go with other fellow members that also reach those titles or benchmarks, have fun with them, dine with them, do activities with them, share business ideas with them, what's working, what's not working. But more importantly, it's a program for AIM to reward you and give back to you, the AIM members, for all your hard work. So this is something we're looking at. It's in the works, and we would love to bring this to you and introduce this concept to you in the near future. So before I wrap up, we've discussed the industry, we've discussed a little bit about what AIM's busy working on at the moment, and I have been in the industry myself for over 15 years. I've built big teams around the world, and I want to give you guys a few little tips that's not only worked for me, but what I've learned from industry experts. Firstly, and this really is, what I've seen over the last couple of years is I don't understand why some people are able to grow their business and others not. Okay? It's something that's always fascinated me. Some people's struggles become some people's opportunities. And so I've got a very fitting story about a pair of shoes. And you may have heard this, but it's so relevant to what we do. So there was a shoe company that sent off 2 people into North Africa to go explore the possibility of them launching a new shoe market in this area. So they sent 2 people off. People did their research and their due diligence, and they came back to the corporate a few weeks later. And the first person said to the company, I spent time there and I think there's no opportunity. And the founder of the company was like, why no opportunity? And he said, because no one wears shoes there. They all walk bare feet. And then the following day, the next person came back to the office and he called the founder and he said, guys, I'm so excited about North Africa. I'm so excited. And what he shared with the company is that I was in North Africa. The possibilities are endless because we can sell our shoe to every single person there because no one's got shoes. All right? So the same scenario, the same hurdles, but 2 different people looked at the same hurdle with 2 different lenses, 2 different perspectives. And that's what I really want to encourage you with AIM. Every hurdle, every struggle can be turned into an opportunity. It really can. You just need to figure it out and go do it. So another thing that's really, so crucial, and I really want to encourage all of you, especially now with what we know about the industry, wellness growing, and people wanting to work from home, is that you need to sharpen your skill sets about talking about the product and talking about the business opportunity. All right? If you're good at talking about the business, learn more about the products. Learn to share the products. If you're good at talking about the products, you need to learn to share about the business. A perfect example is myself. When I was 21 years old, I was unhappy with my career choice. I was in a bit of dire straits on what career path to follow. And the person that introduced me to the industry did so by asking me the right questions. And they told me that there's an opportunity for me to build a global business from my home, and the product is a skincare product. So I was like, but skincare, I'm young, I don't really have wrinkles. But they said it's not about you, it's about what the market is demanding. You see, their approach was a business. If that same person had said to me, Nicolas, I'd love to sell you a skincare product, and first use it and try it out, and if you like it, I want you to sell it, I would have probably told them, guys, I'm young, I'm 21, I don't have lines and wrinkles, I've got no interest in using skincare. And so that process is so important that you understand the person you're chatting with, you ask enough questions, and then you understand their needs. And if they have a need for our product or service, we can offer it to them. Some of the best people that I've rubbed shoulders with in this industry, what they are brilliant at is they are so good at connecting with new people. They find ways every day to connect with new people. If it's joining gyms, going to Pilates classes, hosting cell groups, getting involved and going to their kids' sports matches, and whatever the case is, online, social media, they're very good at connecting with people, making friends with those people. And if you're a friend with somebody, the natural discussion is, what do you do? What do you love? And you're obviously going to discuss certain things. And that is your door, your opening of the door to talk about either the AIM products or the AIM opportunity. All right? That's when you offer them a solution. And some people might be happy with their job and they might not be worried about their health, but that doesn't matter. You keep that friend, you keep that relationship, And when someone that they know might want to work from home or might be struggling with their health, then they're going to refer you to that friend. It's so important that you connect with people, make friends with people, ask enough questions, find out their needs, and then if their need is skincare products, which is to come, as Phil mentioned, wellness products, or a business from home, we can offer them that solution. So, it's just such an exciting time. And in closing, I want to give one more piece of advice and wisdom that really, I saw in my own business for so many people, and why some people were successful and some weren't, regardless of their skill sets. The biggest sort of, the biggest thief of success in this industry is procrastination. That is the biggest thief. Some people just spend so much time overthinking everything. And I want to tell you something today. The more you think, the more you doubt. The more you doubt, the less you do. The less you do, the more time you have, the more you think. The more you think, the more you doubt, the more you doubt, the less you do. It's this vicious cycle that runs in circles. And it is a killer of success, a total killer. And so, write this down, all right? Imperfect action beats perfect thinking. Imperfect action beats perfect thinking. Just get to action, get to work, have fun, befriend people, and we've got so much to offer the world. So that's everything from my side. Lots of love, and we'll chat soon.